A fruit you consume regularly may be quietly accelerating kidney damage without any noticeable symptoms. Research from a National Kidney Foundation reveals that approximately 37 million adults in the United States live with chronic kidney disease. That's roughly equivalent to the combined populations of Texas, Florida, and New York. Yet 90% remain unaware of their condition until creatinine levels surge dangerously high. For seniors over 40 with elevated creatinine, certain fruits, often perceived as healthy, can trigger rapid spikes that strain already compromised kidneys. Today, I'll reveal why specific fruits pose serious risks to individuals managing high creatinine levels and who must exercise extreme caution when consuming them. I'll also uncover the exact number of fruits that could be silently worsening your kidney function while providing you with critical knowledge to protect your renal health and prevent irreversible damage. But here's what most people don't realize. One of these fruits contains a compound that not only elevates creatinine, but also disrupts a vital electrolyte balance in ways that can mimic the cardiac stress of consuming excessive sodium daily. And even nephrologists often overlook its full impact. A crucial dietary adjustment will be revealed to help you navigate this risk safely without compromising your nutritional needs. Understanding why certain fruits matter to seniors over 40 with high creatinine levels requires recognizing the delicate relationship between dietary choices and kidney function. Creatinine is a waste product filtered by the kidneys, and elevated levels indicate compromised renal capacity. When kidney function declines, the organ's ability to process and eliminate specific nutrients, particularly potassium, phosphorus, and certain sugars, becomes severely limited. Fruits high in these compounds place additional metabolic burden on weakened kidneys, forcing them to work harder to maintain filtration, which accelerates cellular stress and further elevates creatinine concentrations. This additional strain on the kidneys can be compared to forcing someone with a weakened heart to run a marathon. The organ simply cannot sustain the increased demand without incurring progressive damage. This is particularly critical for seniors over 40, as age-related nephron loss naturally reduces kidney reserve capacity by approximately 1% annually after age 40, according to data from the American Society of Nephrology. To put this into perspective, by age 60, you may have lost approximately 20% of your kidney function, equivalent to operating with only 4 out of 5 cylinders in an engine. When you combine this age-related decline with dietary stressors from specific fruits, the cumulative effect can trigger rapid creatinine spikes, increasing the risk of acute kidney injury, electrolyte imbalances, and progression toward end-stage renal disease. The fruits I'll discuss aren't inherently dangerous to everyone, but for individuals with elevated creatinine, they represent targeted threats that demand immediate dietary vigilance and strategic elimination from daily consumption patterns. Let's examine the 3 fruits that pose the greatest risk to kidney health in seniors managing high creatinine levels. 3 oranges. Oranges present a deceptive threat to individuals managing elevated creatinine levels, primarily due to their exceptionally high potassium content, approximately 237 milligrams per medium fruit, which places severe metabolic strain on compromised kidneys. When kidney function declines, the organ's capacity to regulate and excrete potassium diminishes dramatically, leading to hyperkalemia, a condition where excess potassium accumulates in the bloodstream. This electrolyte imbalance disrupts cardiac electrical conductivity, increasing the risk of arrhythmias, muscle weakness, and in severe cases, sudden cardiac arrest. The National Kidney Foundation emphasizes that individuals with chronic kidney disease must limit potassium intake to prevent life-threatening complications. Yet oranges remain a common dietary staple many seniors continue consuming without recognizing the danger. What makes oranges particularly insidious is their ripeness-dependent impact on kidney function, a factor most dietary guidelines completely ignore. As oranges ripen, their sugar concentration increases while fiber content slightly decreases, accelerating glucose absorption and placing additional stress on already burdened renal filtration systems. This means a fully ripe orange poses a greater immediate threat than a slightly underripe one. Yet this distinction rarely appears in standard kidney disease management protocols. For seniors over 40 with elevated creatinine, Even a single orange daily can trigger measurable potassium spikes within hours, compounding kidney stress and accelerating functional decline. While oranges offer cardiovascular benefits to healthy individuals, they become metabolic hazards when kidney capacity is compromised, demanding immediate dietary elimination to prevent irreversible damage. 2. Bananas. Research from the American Journal of Kidney Diseases reveals that bananas contain approximately 422 milligrams of potassium per medium fruit, making them one of the highest potassium density foods commonly consumed by seniors, and one of the most dangerous for individuals with elevated creatinine levels. The mechanism behind this threat involves impaired renal excretion. When kidneys lose functional capacity, they cannot efficiently eliminate excess potassium, causing systemic accumulation that disrupts cellular membrane potentials across cardiac and skeletal muscle tissue. This disruption manifests as cardiac conduction abnormalities, including bradycardia, ventricular fibrillation, and potentially fatal arrhythmias, particularly in seniors over 40 whose cardiovascular systems are already age-compromised. What nephrologists frequently overlook is that bananas also contain compounds that disrupt magnesium-potassium balance in ways that standard electrolyte panels don't fully capture. While blood tests measure serum potassium, they don't reveal intracellular potassium shifts driven by banana consumption, meaning kidney patients may experience dangerous electrolyte disturbances that appear normal on routine lab work. This hidden risk accelerates kidney damage silently, with patients unaware until symptoms become acute. The Cleveland Clinic recommends that individuals with chronic kidney disease strictly limit potassium intake to 2,000 milligrams daily, a threshold easily exceeded with just 2 bananas. For seniors managing elevated creatinine, replacing bananas with lower potassium alternatives like apples or berries provides similar nutritional benefits without the electrolyte burden. While bananas effectively address leg cramps in healthy individuals, they become silent accelerators of renal decline in those with compromised kidney function, demanding immediate dietary exclusion. Before we continue, if you're new to the Health Waiver community and would love to receive tailored health tips designed specifically for seniors just like you, please subscribe to stay connected with us. It's completely free. Also, we'd love to hear from you. Comment below and let us know how old you are and how your health has been lately. Your engagement helps us create content that truly serves your needs. 1 dates. One patient, Margaret, a 58-year-old retired teacher managing stage 3 chronic kidney disease, experienced a sudden creatinine spike from 1.8 to 2.4 milligrams per deciliter within 3 weeks after incorporating dates into her daily diet as a natural sweetener replacement. Her nephrologist initially couldn't identify the cause until a detailed dietary review revealed she was consuming 4 to 5 dates daily, believing them to be a healthier alternative to refined sugar. Dates contain approximately 696 milligrams of potassium per 100 grams, nearly triple the concentration found in bananas, alongside high natural sugar content that stresses compromised kidneys through dual pathways, potassium overload and glycemic burden. When kidneys are already struggling to filter waste, the combination of elevated potassium and concentrated fructose creates a compounding metabolic crisis that accelerates nephron damage and creatinine accumulation. Margaret's case illustrates a critical oversight. While dates are celebrated for digestive health and energy in the general population, they become toxic accelerants for individuals with elevated creatinine. The mechanism involves phosphorus dysregulation as well. Dates contain significant phosphorus, which weakened kidneys cannot adequately excrete, leading to secondary hyperparathyroidism and bone mineral loss. The National Institute of Diabetes and Digestive and Kidney Diseases advises complete avoidance of high potassium dried fruits, like dates, for individuals with stage 3 or higher chronic kidney disease. For seniors over 40 managing elevated creatinine, eliminating dates entirely and substituting with stevia or monk fruit provides sweetness without the electrolyte burden. While dates offer cardiovascular and digestive benefits to healthy individuals, they pose severe risks to those with compromised renal function, demanding immediate dietary exclusion to prevent accelerated kidney decline. Managing elevated creatinine requires vigilant dietary awareness, particularly regarding fruits like oranges, bananas, and dates, which significantly elevate potassium and stress-compromised kidneys. These fruits, while beneficial for healthy individuals, accelerate renal decline in seniors over 40 with chronic kidney disease through electrolyte imbalances and metabolic strain. Begin by eliminating one of these fruits. Then progressively remove others while replacing them with lower potassium alternatives like apples or berries. Which fruit surprised you most? Subscribe to HealthWaver for ongoing kidney health insights and comment below with your location and thoughts. Thank you for watching and prioritizing your renal wellness.